Settlement documentaries are such a great way to control your case. They're a good way to get information across to a mediator and an insurance adjuster, because normally when you're doing a settlement documentary, you're doing it for purposes of settling the case. And so you're possibly going to have a mediation, or you're going to have some type of an insurance adjuster that's going to be looking at this. And so it's not so much for the defense attorney as it is for the person who has the money to be able to settle the case. We've gotten to the point where we're doing hours and hours of editing. When you're doing a settlement documentary, you're having to go through hours of deposition testimony, or voluminous amount of medical records to find what you need in a personal injury case or a medical malpractice case. You're on the road a lot. You're traveling. You're getting B-roll footage, and you're getting footage of the client and of the client's friends and family and people you may not even have listed on a witness list, but yet you want to talk to them and you want to hear what they have to say. And we've worked with several lawyers who have used this tool to get their case settled, and when at the end of the day they were able to sit back and say, that person who they've never taken a deposition of, the defense has never seen Aunt Judy or Uncle Joe, and when they hear from them, they realize that, wow, that's going to be a good witness. When you walk in there and you go into a mediation, or you send this to a settlement conference, you walk in with the fact that, hey, we're willing to invest the money in our case because we believe in our case, and we believe so strongly in it that we've taken the time to interview these people, and we've taken the time to edit all this video down, and we've invested the money. And the more you put into a case and the more you work a case up, the bigger message you send that says, I'm here and I'm ready to pursue this, and obviously we're ready to take this to trial because this is something that we could present to a jury. It's amazing how much editing goes into one of these. When you're taking all this footage and you're compressing it down to 15 minutes or 10 minutes, it's amazing the hours that are spent and the time that is spent putting in. In our office, we have an editing suite that we have 2 editing machines that we use, and both of us are working on separate things. I may be working on audio tracks and voiceovers, and Freddie may be working on the timeline and laydowns and labeling pictures and cutting up video, or vice versa. And so there's a lot of time that goes in, and there's a lot of time spent. But we become so close to the case that we understand this case inside and out, because we've taken it from its infancy, just starting out, and we've written a script, and we've had a professional do a voiceover, and we've put together all of these elements, and when we put them together, we're putting them into a 10 to 15 minute package to showcase your case. And so we take a lot of pride in that, and we try to get better with each one that we do, and we try to up the level as much as we can. And so for us, it's really about, how do we get better, and how do we get an insurance adjuster or get a company to say, we need to go ahead and pay to settle this case.